Watching Gravitas, a wide-ranging India-China track-to dialogue is getting underway in Chengdu, the capital of the Sichuan province in China, on Thursday. Sources said the objective of the dialogue is to find common ground on a number of issues, including the Belt and Road Initiative, nuclear matters and the Doklam standoff. Sources have also said that the invitation for the dialogue came from China. It takes place just over a week after China's 19th Party Congress, which saw President Xi Jinping emerge as perhaps China's most powerful leader after Chairman Mao. It also confirmed his second five-year term at the helm of affairs. The Doklam standoff will figure in the deliberations, certainly. There are common concerns that the two countries share. There are major concerns, in fact, on both sides, the principal one being the fact that structures and practices laid down as part of bilateral confidence-building measures did not function effectively. Sources have told WION that senior commanders in China's People's Liberation Army acted without reference to the political leadership. It was as though they were making policy on India independent of the civilian leadership. China also wants to talk about the Belt and Road Initiative, or the BRI. Sources have said that China wanted to understand India's concerns about the BRI, reflecting the widespread view that without India, the project may not be viable. All those countries in this region and in the neighborhood that have signed on to the BRI have small populations. Some are wealthy, while most others are poor. It means that China may end up subsidizing them. In that sense, India's 1 billion plus population does have the numbers and the buying power on their side. India has slammed the BRI as lacking transparency and sustainability. It has also voiced concerns over the environmental challenges, environmental difficulties of some of the BRI schemes. The nuclear issue will also come up for deliberations in these talks. Proliferation is a major concern for India, and Chinese representatives can expect to be closely questioned about transfer of strategic technologies and missiles to Pakistan. Sources have said that a point the Chinese have made is that the three most powerful nations in Asia are Russia, China and India. The world may see virtue in keeping them apart and at odds with one another, but together they can be a major economic and political force. The Chinese may be building their case for a new strategic Asian axis. China is aware that India is building ties with the US, Japan, South Korea and Australia. It is also reinforcing ties with Russia, visible in the recently concluded Indra exercise. The location of the drill in Vladivostok in Russia's Far East may have been purely coincidental, but the Chinese media sensed that Russia was also sending a signal to Beijing to not take their relationship for granted. The dialogue will last for 2 days and takes place in Chengdu, as I said, where one of China's oldest South Asian centers is based. Serving and retired PLA generals will take part. Also, Dai Bingguo, former special representative on the India-China border talks, who will lead the Chinese delegation. Former Foreign Secretary Shyam Saran will lead the Indian side.